Are you staying at a Disneyland Paris on-site hotel? Are you wondering how far it takes to walk from the Hotel Cheyenne to the park? Well, keep watching because we've got you covered. Hello and welcome. I'm so glad to have you accompanying me on this walk today. I am going to take you in real time from Disney's Hotel Cheyenne at Disneyland Paris here all the way to the Disneyland park so you can see just how long it takes and if it's worth booking for your stay. I've stayed here many times and I have to say it's one that I always come back to because I feel like it balances budget and accessibility in a way that some of the other hotels don't quite justify. Now, I would not advise booking a hotel based on whether or not the walk to the parks is right for you or not as the sole reason. However, it can be a contributing factor. It also comes down to what the rooms are like, which we have a video on this channel doing a room tour to show you, so please go and check that out if you have not seen it before. And of course, whether or not it has the right atmosphere. And of course, whatever you're after as well. If you're after shops and bars and things like that, each hotel has those in abundance, but it's about knowing which one is right and right for you and your party. And it will also depend on how many people are coming with you as well. So now as we head through this tiny little alleyway, which I always thought was crazy, there is a main entrance, but it's currently shut off due to some construction work. This is always a little shortcut, which now everybody has to use, so it's a little bit mad. But this is the little walkway that will take you to the main path that will lead you through to some of the more luxurious hotels, and of course Disney Village, before leading you straight through to Disney Adventure World and the Disneyland Park. Important to note that the green construction walls are not normally there. You can walk straight through and you can go see some wigwams and things like that, which is really cool, and get through to the Santa Fe. Unfortunately, that path is being refurbished or some kind of work is being done at the moment, so we can't get through there. I'm hoping when I come back to stay at the Santa Fe in July, that'll be free so I can show you that route as well, but we will see. So we pass under this main road bit here. It's an iconic part of Disneyland Paris, this. And we go through. There's not much to see here. A lot of people are heading back the other way actually at this time. It must be coming up to check-in time. But as we walk through here, there's not a lot to see in terms of theming and Disney and things like that. But it is very nice, and you know, you're in nature. And on a nice day like today, it is a nice walk. It's, you know, there's worse places that you could walk, of course, but it's just really nice and calm, and yeah, it's really well done. There's a nice wide pavement as well, which makes it easier to dodge all of the strollers. To our left, we actually have the Hotel Sequoia Lodge, which is also currently under refurbishment. Normally, I'd show you a bit. I can show you a bit of that, but normally I'd show you more. But there's a lot of, as you can see, green walls covering that up has been refurbished. But it does still quite a nice scenic view to go. You've got a lake running between us and the Hotel Sequoia Lodge there as well. This is also the route you'd have to take if you want to get to the train station, so it's important to know for departure day as well. But you'll be very familiar with it by the time that comes if you have stayed here and walked in every morning and back every afternoon or evening. And in true Walt fashion, we have trash cans scattered along this part of the journey as well. I'm about to use this one here because I took a coffee from my room. There we go. And as we walk through, so it seems like a long pathway. I would say the video makes it longer than it is. I mean, it's been, what, 3.5 minutes, and we're already coming up to the Hotel New York, the Art of Marvel. You can just see in the distance there Panna Magique, the hot air balloon from Disney Village, poking its way through those trees. But yeah, it's always generally a very nice walk. It's on the right day, even when it's a bit chilly, as long as you wrap up warm, it's not too bad walking down here. I've never had any disasters walking down here. Just coming up to the side of the Hotel New York, the Art of Marvel now. And I love this when you come around here and you start to see the other hotels sort of come into view. So we'll have Captain Marvel there starting to come around the corner of the Manhattan restaurant of the Hotel New York. Obviously Captain Marvel hasn't always been there, but since it's been the Art of Marvel, she has been. These statues are actually first included in the Summer of Superheroes at Disneyland Paris, and they've repurposed them, but yeah. So it's really nice. If you stay at the Hotel New York, obviously your journey would start here. So so far we've saved about 5 minutes. Which, given the price tag, I'll let you decide if that's worth it or not. And then we have this lovely open space here. And yeah, as I say, walking past Captain Marvel, and then the other side of the lake. Those of you that have been familiar with my channel will know that on the other side of the lake we have Disney's Newport Bay Club, which is a hotel that the first hotel I reviewed on this channel, and you can go back and check those out if you'd like to see. It's a slightly different route to get from there, which is very exciting, but it's a different thing altogether. And again, it's one of the more higher budget, luxurious hotels, shall we say. Just taking a look at this, my favourite one. This was my white whale for a while. I'm coming back here later in the year, so I'll be able to give you more Hotel New York content as well. And we have the marble statues. We have the Iron Man one overlooking the lake as well, and of course Panorama Gîte there. Now there was actually a Black Panther statue down here, and then they redid all the resurfacing for the village renovation down here, and putting in the new security kiosk and everything, which was great. And unfortunately they didn't put it back in, so that's where he should be. He's not there anymore. I don't know where he is. Will he come back? Who knows? Maybe they just thought it was better to leave it open. I don't know. But yeah, we are heading up to the security desk now, so I'm going to have to leave you, and I'll see you on the other side, which will probably be about a minute. And there we are, back again, just come out of the security terminal there, walking past Rosalie. And yes, we are already in Disney Village. So it's taken us 6 minutes to get to Disney Village, that's including security. And we are now in Disney Village, and there is Earl of Sandwich. This has all been resurfaced as well. It's looking great. The pavement here, you can sort of start to see the desire. There's the Newport Bay over there. You can sort of see the vision they have now of the village and what it's going to be. Because the bits of the pavement that have already been done sort of show you the idea. It's just the bits that haven't that kind of let it down at the moment. This is the serving hatch, which I always recommend to go to for breakfast if you're in a hurry. They do pastries and coffees there, and it's always a short queue than Starbucks. Rainforest Cafe. We've got the shops here, decorated by Disney, Lego, of course, all of those shops Disney style. But before we look at those, I'm actually going to turn this way, because a lot of you have complained that last time I didn't look this way enough. So I'm going to show you what's over here. We have these little they're called the tiny shops. The Iris Gallery there, which I believe is a bit of artwork you can get with your retina. It's very cool. There's a fashion thing and like a little Funko Pop Mart thing. But yeah, they're the tiny shops, and they can sometimes rotate a little bit. But yeah, cash machines as well are just there by the old McDonald's. The new McDonald's is down there, but that's the old one. Boarded up, rest in peace. Steakhouse and Starbucks. Of course, I'm blitzing through this today, but I'm not complaining. Want to get back to the park. And Starbucks doesn't actually seem too busy at the minute. And then we've got the sports bar over there that was recently opened and refurbished. And I suppose it is coming on for a year now, actually. And then we have Billy Bob's over here, which has been here forever. I wonder if that will still be here when they finish the renovations, because there's been no talk about what's going to happen with that. Unless there has and I've missed it. Let me know in the comments if you know something I don't. But yeah, then we get to this here is a bit of an eyesore at the moment. But this was the old Disney store, and it's now going to be Disney Wonders. We have the Royal Pub, which is particularly busy today. It's like an English pub. And the Disney Wonders shop is actually having a full-on renovation, as is Annette's Diner. So this whole part of the park is just walls again. But it's, yeah, if you look beyond there, you can see that is the train station. That's where you'd get in if you got the RER service, or if you came from a national service from Lille on the Eurostar or something like that. That's where you'd get your connection to. And this here is going to be an Italian restaurant. It used to be Planet Hollywood, but they demolished the whole building and they've put this in. It's starting to look quite good now. They've put some windows in, so I think we'll start seeing some more details and theming happening on there very, very soon, which is exciting. Yeah, it's going to be really good when it's all done. As I say, the roads and the pavement here is very, very higgledy-piggledy, but it's been like that for quite some time. But they are gradually getting around there, and I'd imagine when these walls go, they'll do this bit next. And then we have the cinema here, which is still advertising Avatar. I imagine that will change soon to Devil Wears Prada 2 or something like that. I'm not sure. Maybe a Mandalorian Crow 2. Whatever. It's always the latest Disney property. This is the new security kiosk as well. You can get into Disney Village that way now. That's a new thing. And then there's the other main entrance there. And as you can see, we can already see we are in touching distance of Disney's Adventure World. And just over there, you can also see the Disneyland Park. So it's all very, very close. We're coming up to about 10 minutes here, and we're already getting in a stone's throw from the park. So it's really good. So it's not as far away as you'd think, especially considering the price you'd pay. Here we have World of Disney, which is currently kitted out for Adventure World and World of Frozen, naturally, because obviously that is the new expansion that has just opened here at Disneyland Paris. And then as we come around the corner, you can see there, that is the top of the Disneyland Hotel with the iconic clock. And just ahead of me there is World Premiere, formerly Studio One, which is of course the entrance to Disney's Adventure World, which will take you to World of Frozen and all of that new good stuff that they've added. And just above the trees there, we have the Disney Adventure World Water Tower, formerly Walt Disney Studios, rebranded like the park it represents. So obviously I'm quite a quick walker. Me and my partner got here in the time that I'm about to tell you, but obviously if you're elderly or with children, or maybe you've got a disability, or you just want to take a calmer walk in, then obviously it might take you a bit longer, but it took me 10 minutes and 20 seconds. So that's how long it took me and my partner to get there. Obviously, I'd say for the most people, it'd be around 10 to 15 minutes to walk there, which I'll let you decide. Let me know in the comments, do you think that that is a good compromise for the price of your hotel? If you have liked this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe, and I'll be back with more Disneyland Paris tips, tricks, and all that good stuff, and I will see you in the parks.